Welcome to a book tag with some whack lighting. Greetings, salutations, Eddie here. Welcome back to my channel. What's with my Superman curl? So today's video is going to be called the Nope Trope Book Tag, which is created by Zoe's All Booked, and I will link the blog that I found down below so that you guys can answer the questions yourselves. And so basically I'm just going to be answering questions, book that corresponds to that question. So let's just begin. Question 1, eavesdropping with miscommunication. Name a book that you heard great things about and expected to love but ended up hating it. And I have two answers for this one. One is Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld, and I'm really upset I hated this book because it sounded like a book that I would really enjoy, but it just sort of fell flat to me. I didn't like any of the, I didn't like the writing, I didn't like the story, I didn't like where the story went, I just didn't like it at all. And then another one was The Archived by Victoria Schwab. I loved Vicious, which is her adult book. I think it's her adult book, which is amazing. The Unbound was a great sequel to The Archived. I want to read A Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. I want to read Visible Life of Addie LaRue, but The Archived was so disappointing to me. It was weird. I didn't really understand any of it. The writing was good, but I just didn't get it. The cover's awesome, I will say that, but other than that, I did not understand the book, and it got weird. Like I said, The Unbound was a whole lot better, in my opinion. Number 2, love triangles. Name a series where you can't pick your favorite book. I went with The Mortal Instruments. You guys thought that I was going to say The Lunar Chronicles. Instruments, I cannot pick a favorite book of mine. I know my least favorite is City of Fallen Angels, I will say that, but I can't pick between City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Lost Souls, or City of Heavenly Fire. I can't pick because that is an amazing series. Each book is so different from one another. Even though it's the same series, I can't pick one. I can't pick a favorite because it's so good. Number 3, Not Like Other Girls, or Didn't Know I'm Beautiful. Name a book that has a pretty cover but was boring as hell. And I didn't even have to write this one down. Selection by Kira Cass. The covers are, cool. They're not, my cup of tea, but they're considered pretty. I cannot stand the Selection books. I can't stand it. It just fell so flat to me. America's Singer was so annoying. I don't have any intention to read The Heir or The Crown or whatever it's called. I don't have the desire to read, what's her book called? The Betrothed. I have no desire because I can't. I know that's not part of the Selection series, but still, I cannot stand the Selection series. It was so boring to me. If I wanted to watch a competition show where girls make fools out of themselves for a guy, I'll watch The Bachelor. Number 4, All-Consuming Love. Name a book that, what is it called? That gave you a book hangover. Winter. Right there. I cannot. That book gave me such a hangover because it was, 1, it was 800 and some odd pages, and 2, it was a finale to my favorite series of all time, The Lunar Chronicles, and 3, I was tired the next morning because I stayed up till like 12 or 1 o'clock or something like that. The finale was so good. It was just so good. The writing, the interaction with the characters, the climax, the conflict, the resolution of it all, and just amazing. That actually put me in a slump. So thanks, Marissa Meyer. It was worth it because it was so good. As a matter of fact, I'm reading Instant Karma, and it is good, guys. It is so good. It is funny. It is funny. It is so cute. Prue, the main character, Prudence, so funny. And her lab partner, Quint, goddamn, I hate him. Number 5, Douche Boyfriend. Name a book that took a while to get into it, but you ended up loving. And I wrote 2 here. I wrote The Wrath and the Dawn. That took a little bit to get going, but as soon as it got going, it got good, and I really enjoyed it. And another one is Fairest by Marissa Meyer, which is shocking that I had to put on this list because I didn't expect to love Fairest the way that I did, but because I don't really like Levana, but it was interesting. It was interesting to learn about Levana's backstory, and I don't know if the point of it was to make us feel sympathetic for her, which I didn't. But it was interesting, and I'm glad that I read it. Number 6, tell us your favorite or least favorite trope. I'm gonna go with my least favorite, and that is, I don't know if it's a trope or a genre, but I'm still gonna say it, time traveling. I don't get time traveling whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I hated it in, I hate it in comics, like, the Marvel comics or the DC comics. I hate it in a lot of the books, except for Ruby Red by Kirsten Gear. I think that's interesting. Flashpoint is probably the only DC comic thing that involves time traveling that I liked. Marvel doesn't have any time traveling that I like at all. Like, I hated, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I don't care who knows, Avengers Endgame time traveling made no sense to me. I absolutely hated it. And I have not seen Back to the Future because it has time traveling, and I don't like time traveling. Same thing with, like, Harry Potter. That time traveling was kind of okay. Mortal Kombat 11 had time traveling, but that one was different because it actually was kind of cool to see, like, the previous Mortal Kombat games. Anyway, so this was the Nope Trope Book Tag. If you guys want to do this tag, go ahead and click the link down below. If you guys agree with any of my answers, let me know down below. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment, subscribe. Please be safe. Please be healthy. Please wear a mask. Godspeed. God bless. And I will see you guys soon. Deuces.